Hello everybody, and welcome to another Visualization Network how-to video. I'm your host Tom Crawford, and today's topic is nonlinear navigation in PowerPoint. So let's just jump right in. So how many times have you been going along in a presentation and in the middle of the flow somebody asks a question, it's a great question, you were prepared for it, but it kind of breaks the flow and you didn't necessarily want to have it in the main flow of the story in case the question didn't come up. But because it did, you have that supporting data, those sources, the more information that takes to that next level of depth for your audience. Well, the typical solution is to go to right mouse click and go to the slide then that you want, assuming, of course, you actually name the slides instead of the default slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, which would make it impossible to navigate. Or you could drop out of the slideshow mode and into the editor and jump to the slide you want and then restart slideshow mode, both of which look pretty unprofessional actually. So what if you could actually look more professional and as you were going through the presentation actually jump to the supporting data that you want. So then you can display the data and then jump back right to the area that you were before. Very professional look. Looks like you had the question anticipated and you're ready to go with it. So whether you're going with the executive who asks random questions about topics but you were prepared, or for the tangential audience piece, this is one way to solve that problem. So let's take a look at how that's done. You can make almost anything a nonlinear navigation tool. So we're going to insert, in this case, a shape and a rectangle to be specific. Make a little button. You can type in whatever text you want, in this case jump, but it could be data, sources, you could make it anything you want. You can even go in and change the formats on it, doesn't really matter, make it look pretty, make it match your style of your presentation that you're doing. In this case, we'll put that there, and then all you need to do is insert a link, and you choose the place in this document section, and in this case we're on slide C, so we're going to go to the subset of slide C1. It could be anything in the list, but in the structure of this document, we're going to jump to slide C1. Now let's test this, see how it works. Here we are on slide C, click the jump button, and we go straight to slide C1, skipping over slides D, E, and all the other supporting slides. Now the thing is, when you get down here, you have no way to get back. So we need to insert another shape, in this case, again, the rectangle. And we'll call it back maybe, a little bigger. Could have copied the button actually. And we're going to insert a hyperlink on that button, and we're going to go right back to slide C. So now, if we go into slideshow mode, click the back button, and there we go, we're back to our slide C. And if we jump, we're at C1, C2, C3, back to slide C, and if we right arrow click, that takes us to slide D. So there you go. That simply we can do nonlinear navigation inside PowerPoint. The interesting thing is pretty much anything can become nonlinear navigation. So the logo, you can insert a hyperlink here and make that go to slide C1. Or the slide title, kind of an interesting innovation. You can add the hyperlink and go to slide C1. Any of those will work. In fact, what's maybe most interesting is you can insert what appears to be nothing. So we're going to insert that same rectangle we had before, and right mouse click on it, and we're going to format the shape this time, and we're going to make a solid fill of black, which matches the background. You might be tempted to put no fill in, but that makes it very hard because you actually have to click exactly on the line border. So by clicking the color that matches your background, it'll blend in. Now you also have to do the same thing with line. In this case, you could do no line or change the line to black either way. And now you have what is an invisible object, but that invisible object, at least invisible to the naked eye, it actually is there. You can actually have that jump to C1 as well. So you know it's there, but nobody else does. So then, when you're in slideshow mode, click it, and it takes you to C1 in this case, and back to C. Now that back button could take you anywhere. In fact, you could have any number, as you've seen, we've put in 4 on this page, any number of links to other parts of the presentation. So it could go to, one button on this page could go to data, one could go to sources, one could go to skip to the end, skip to the punchline, whatever it might be. So this wraps up your how to do nonlinear navigation in PowerPoint. We hope to see you on another Visualization Network how-to video. Thanks again, everybody.